Because right now, wow, it is not every day that we are staring at a Cat 5 hurricane on satellite, and it is just textbook. You can see the spin. This is a powerful hurricane with winds currently at 180 miles per hour, went through rapid intensification over the past 24 hours, and you can see right now about 530 miles from the west coast of Florida. It's moving to the east at about 10 miles per hour, so it's really late Wednesday into Thursday that it will start to make its journey, making landfall as we go into the next couple of days. But you can see it holding steady as a Cat 5 right through the day tomorrow into early Wednesday, and then expecting it to weaken. But we really shouldn't use the word weaken. It is still a major hurricane here with winds upwards of 140 miles per hour as we go Wednesday evening into early Thursday, making landfall potentially Cat 4, Cat 3. Again, this is a major hurricane, and so many folks just trying to rebound from the remnants of Helene, or the impacts, I should say, of Helene just a few days ago. A lot to talk about. We'll continue to track this, and our weather's so nice. More of that to come, guys.
Incredible.
Story of this week. Here we are tracking yet again another major hurricane just days to a week after Helene. Currently, Hurricane Milton with winds at 180 miles per hour. Hurricane hunters have been out there investigating this storm all day. It has been upgraded. Rapid intensification. We are now looking at a major Cat 5 hurricane. Winds right now, like I said, 180 miles per hour. That pressure has been dropping as well. You can see just the health of this system as well. Clearly that well-defined eye. This is going to continue to move to the east currently slowly at about 10 miles per hour, about 530 miles away from the west coast of Florida. So as we put the storm into motion, models in agreement, this stays very strong. Cat 5 as it continues to churn here through the Gulf. And then as we head Wednesday and into early Thursday, we're looking for it to weaken, but still a major, powerful hurricane. Cat 4 potentially down to a Cat 3 as it's making landfall, but that's still packing winds in excess of 100 to potentially up to 150 miles per hour. So making landfall here as we get into Wednesday night, early Thursday. But the west coast of Florida will start to feel these effects in the next 24 to 48 hours. And one of the biggest things we're looking at is the potential storm surge that is going to come out of the system. Already so many of these areas hard hit from Helene. Tampa still recovering it, right in that zone where we're looking at storm surge in this region up to about 8 to 15 feet. This is going to be another potentially catastrophic storm as it barrels into the coast of Florida. In addition to that storm surge from the ocean water, rainwater also bringing that threat of additional flash flooding and urban flooding. And you can see rainfall totals anywhere from about 4 to 9 inches. So what we know right now, hurricane and storm surge warnings in effect for the west coast of Florida here. Life-threatening storm surge flooding and damaging destructive winds are forecasted with this storm. Considerable flooding from that rain as well. And the time to prepare is now. I know a lot of folks here have friends and family and relatives in that area. Make sure you give them a call. Make sure they're paying attention, especially if they're in a mandatory evacuation area. They need to evacuate. Pay very close attention to those warnings. Here at home, it is a totally different story. Right now, we are partly to mostly cloudy, a few high clouds moving on by, but a lot of us getting that golden sunshine. Temperatures currently mid to upper 60s, feeling a lot more like the fall season out there today. And overnight, it's going to get chilly as we drop off into the low 40s, near 50 for the lakefront. We'll start to see our temperatures rebound later this week, but we'll fit in another seasonal day as we go into the day tomorrow. That seasonal high for this time of the year, close to about 67. Today we were at 68, but we will have some gradual warming as we go into the next couple of days. So for tonight, we are looking at the cool conditions. Some isolated patchy frost cannot be ruled out, mainly far west close to I-39. We're back into the low 70s for our Tuesday, but then climb